Well, the race for the 3rd District's congressional seat takes shape after the DFL convention last weekend.
Ashwin Medea won the party's endorsement, and he will now face Eric Paulson on the Republican side and David Dillon in Independent. Our Sean Ryan caught up with a couple of the candidates today and joins us with an update on all this.
Well, because of the very close nominating process between Medea and Bonoff, this thing got a lot of attention for the stage it was in the primary. And in fact, that very popular Jim Ramstad, in fact, he's retiring from the seat after 18 years. It also means that this election is going to be a very vigorous race between 3 candidates, each saying they'll be the perfect fit for following Ramstad's footsteps.
Look around, look at this.
With the tight battle between State Senator Terry Bonoff and Iraq War vet Ashwin Medea finally being decided at this past weekend's DFL convention, the race for Jim Ramstad's seat is a little bit clearer.
It was nerve-wracking, no question about it. It went 8 ballots long, and I think that's a testament to the strength of Senator Bonoff's leadership and the passion of her supporters.
Medea was a few votes short of the 60% needed for the nomination, but still held a lead on Bonoff, and at that point Bonoff dropped out. Medea now looks to bring the 3rd District back to the Democrats for the first time in almost 50 years, continuing in the bipartisan approach of Jim Ramstad.
I'm honored to have the support of the 3rd District Democrats, and I'm looking forward to reaching out to independents and moderate Republicans throughout our district and talking to them about the future of our country.
Medea will face Eric Paulson on the Republican side. Paulson, who did not return our phone calls, stands to raise a substantial amount of money in the typically strong Republican district.
I'm also the candidate that can seek compromise.
Then there is David Dillon, a Brooklyn Park businessman running as an independent. He says he can best fill Ramstad's seat as a centrist candidate.
There's actually good ideas on both sides of the aisle, and one of the things that's part of what I'm doing and why I'm running is that I see myself as the candidate who can follow in Jim Ramstad's footsteps.
Dillon says he hasn't ruled out running in either the Republican or Democratic primary in September. Mike and Jen, if he wanted to do that, though, he'd need to file to do that by sometime in July.
Right now, no primary would be needed because neither one is opposed, but he could file on either one. Huh?
Yeah, he could. He said, that's one way of taking on one at a time instead of trying to go 3 people voting, 3 people running at the same time.
All right.
So.
We'll wait and see. Thank you, Sean.